Hello everyone. In previous lecture we have seen the web page design using applet. In that we have used the applet tag, right? Here we also use the applet tag, but with applet tag we will use the param tag. So this is our first step, right? HTML file, right? In previous example you have seen that we have created two files. One is HTML and another one is applet file, right? So this is the HTML file and we will pass the parameter from web page to applet, right? So you can see this is the HTML file. In HTML file you can see there are HTML tags in which I have used the applet tag and param tag. So this is the starting of HTML, right? After the HTML tag we can add the head tag and body tag, and this is the head tag and this is the title, and as title I have given the my first applet. So this is the title tag. Now we have to complete the head tag, right? So after the head tag we will start our body tag. Inside the body tag I will add the applet tag and param tag, right? So this one the applet tag. As we know that in applet tag three attributes are compulsory: code, height and width. In code you can see I have given the file name myparamepplet.class, which is a Java file and converted into a class file, right? So this is the class file of my applet file. Then I have set the size, width and height, right? This is the also a compulsory part. Then I have used the param tag, right? In param tag you can see according to syntax name and value. Name I have set the name and value I have set to the Sujata. Then the next is another parameter I am using, that is a city. I have set the name city and value I have set that is a Junagadh. So I have set the two parameters, right, and both names are name and city. Now I am completing the applet tag, right, using the slash applet, and you can see the HTML is not cat sensitive. I have used the applet in capital letters and other tags are in small letters. You can use this type also. Then I have completed the body tag. And at last you can see I have completed this file using the end of the HTML tag, right? So this is the end of the HTML file. Here you can see this is our HTML file, right, in which applet tag and param tag is included and parameters are passed. Now after this we will see our applet file, right, in which we are fetching these parameters using the names. So this is our applet file. The first line you can see, right, that is a import line, right? I am importing the class graphics class, but before that I have to import one more class applet, because I am creating the applet. Import java.applet. Applet is available in java.applet package. Then I have imported color class also, because it will be used in my code for changing the color, and color class is available in java.awt package. Now I have created applet public class myparamepplet extends applet. This will create an applet whose name will be myparamepplet. Then I have created two variables in which I will store my data, which will be fetched from the previous file. Here after the variable you can see the method of the applet class public void init, which is used for initializing the applet. Inside that you can see I have set the size of the applet, right, 400 by 400 using set size method. After that I have set the background color using the set background method, and as a parameter I have passed color.cyan. So the background color will be cyan color of the applet. Then you can see there are two variables, name and city, and in that I have fetched the value from the previous page using the get parameter method, right, and this parameter will give you the value of the HTML file wherever you have written the name, right. And after fetching the name I have again fetched the city using the get parameter method, and in the bracket I have used the string which is the name of the parameter, right. So this was in the init method. After this, right, we will see the paint method in which we will print these parameters, right, name and city. Now you can see this both parameters are not initialized in this file, but we are fetching these two parameters from the previous file. So we can say that param tag is used for passing the parameters from web page to applet, right. You can see here two parameters are we are passing through param tag, and from in the another file we are fetching this parameter using the get parameter method. Yes. So these things should be remember, we are passing the parameter using param tag and fetching the parameter using the get parameter method. Now you can see here that is a public void paint. This is the another method of applet as we know that, but this is from the component class. Here I have used the two methods for printing the name and city using the drawString method, and this drawString method is of the graphics class. So I have used it using the g.drawString. I have printed name and city, right. Now we will see the output, right. With the drawString you have seen that I have also set the coordinates also, right. Now I have to compile this code using the JavaC command. I am already in the directory where my code is available. Now type the command JavaC space then my param applet dot java, right, my param applet dot java. So this file will be compiled and the output will be there, right. As we know that this is the applet, so we are not getting any output, just this file will be compiled and we will have the class file as a output, right. So this is the syntax of the compiling. You have to use the JavaC command, then you have to write the class name and .java, right. So you can see, right, the file is compiled. Now I will have the class file in the same directory, right, that is a D drive in Java and folder Java2. We will see whether the file is created or not. That will be available in the same directory in D drive and Java2. We will open this directory. You can see, right, there is a Java file, there is a class file, and there is a HTML file also. HTML file was the name was page2.html, right. Now we have to run this page2.html file, right. Here, right, we can see we have to enable the active content, right. We have to enable the applet because browsers are generally not supported this applet. Click on the run if it is asked, right. You can see my applet. You can see the name is printed and the city is also printed according to the locations we are giving in the drawString method. And the background of applet, you can see the color is cyan color, right. So this was the parameter we have passed from the HTML file to applet, and again we are printing this parameter from applet to in the web page, right. So but make sure that you are keeping all this file into a same place, right, same directory. If you are not placing in the same place, you have to mention the path of the file into a code base, and this is the applet file, right, and this is the HTML file, right, and this is the param tag. So this was the example of the param tag in which I have designed the web page using applet tag and param tag, and this was the output, right, and applet is embedded into a web page. So this is how we can embed the applet into a web page, right. So we have completed the web page design using the applet. Thank you.